Look at all those chickens. So my wife's been asking me for about a year to do something with the door on this chicken coop. And I feel like 365 days is an adequate amount of time to do something that you were asked to do. First thing we got to do is fix this. Sheesh. Over here mad at me. How dare you make my house nice? That is mo better. All right, now to the real project. Yes, Welder was nice enough to sponsor this project by sending me their little stick welder here. The instruction book, we don't need that. Got your ground lead. And then look at this tiny thing. Now, to begin, you're gonna need the longest extension cord you possibly have, and then add a little bit to it to make sure it's super long. That's critical for welding. Now for this project, I'm gonna be using some 6013. Call it one of the maintenance rods. You can weld a dick on a snowman with this. So my plan is I'm going to clean this up, weld these hinges to it, make it hinged, and then do some kind of a latch over here. We kind of put the poles too close. Well, no, we built the fence, or the, what is that? The gate, I guess you'd say. We built the gate too wide. I'll figure it out. I don't know, but we'll do some kind of latch for that. Gonna have to keep these guys distracted while we're doing this. Oops, hit you. Fly away. Go eat you a carrot. They're healthy. Now, it's been about 10 years since I've stick welded anything, so this is probably gonna go exactly how you think it's gonna go. We're gonna get this hinge welded on there and go from there. All right, we got our hinges on. The welds don't look the greatest, but that's not because of the welder, it's because of the welder, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's get the door on. All right, so I got one kind of screwed in, and this is hitting here, so I'm gonna notch this so it'll go past. I'm also gonna chop those off. I already got my saw depth set, so we're just gonna cut that real quick and then get the other hinge screwed in. All right, we got the hinges on. Door opens and closes good. Now we got to dig a little bit, but I'm also going to chop these crossboards a little bit to get it to sit right, and then I got to figure out the latch. Oh, for some reason my camera wasn't recording, but we got the hinges on. I went ahead and put a block to space this out. I welded that to the fence there. Simple pole, door opens. Slide her back in. She's good, she's tight. Chickens can't get out, dogs can't get in.